Hype. Hype is beginning.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Oh, it's
Thank you
gold!
very much for waiting.
No delays!
Many of you are looking
No
forward to
delays!
this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
Really?
If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule
Oh, I know where we are. We're by
reaches
the old
high
castle.
into the sky. You'll notice some land masses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky.
It looks the
Do you see
same.
it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it.
What do I think it's on the Switch?
We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell,
At the top.
look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement.
Okay.
Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
You
There are a
dove.
few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here.
Yo, what is that on the top left?
You won't
What
see
is
many
that?
of those yellow trees
Hold
on
on.
the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
Like, what is that on the top left there?
There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
Construct. So these guys are enemies.
Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good.
Okay, so we
Quick,
still have the
get
same
another branch
breaking
and-
system for weapons.
We defeated it. Moving on. We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just
is
a
that a
branch won't
temple?
get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
What?
This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon. We're dealing with two of them at once.
He could do that with the shield too, though.
Oh,
What
beat
the?
one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability. You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
What in the world, fam?
With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow.
It looks new. It's updated.
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies.
Oh, say word.
Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and... Look, it homed in on the target. Let's try this on another bird.
That's how you got the tracking arrows. This is wild.
I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack!
What?
Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even
There are
have
rails
rivers.
there.
We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't
the hand
anything
at
that
the
resembles
top.
a boat around here.
What's going on here?
So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log.
That's how he
Let's do
made the
one more.
car?
We'll bring this over here and attach a third log.
What?
It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh,
Boy,
wind.
if you
It's
don't
blowing
stop
wind.
playing.
Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
And it recharges.
We'll attach another one.
Bro,
This
this
should
is
make
the
the boat well
ultimate
balanced.
crafting. What is this? Bro, this is ridiculous.
Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's
And they
moving.
link.
It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
Bro, this is insane.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed
There
right
it
through
is.
the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here, come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
What?
In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up.
They solved the
another
rain
example.
problem.
Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind.
Hey, yo!
Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off!
Hey, yo!
Oh well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good.
You can accelerate.
In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river.
New enemy?
And we're back on the surface.
You can't
There's
dive,
still
though.
so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
God, this is insane. This is insane. What? Trailer? New trailer? Oh, the Zelda. Oh, that looks gorgeous. The one we've seen from the leaks. Hey, yo. Oh, I'm buying a new Switch. Ah, dang it. Wait. Isn't that today? Wait a minute. No. Was that, or that, is that next month? We're in March still. Wait. Hey! There's so much going on right now. Hey. Yo. Fam. There is so much going on right now. So what's gonna happen with the Master Sword? Are we gonna fuse the Master Sword with something? Like, is it gonna need ancient power again to do the things that it needs to do? Like, what is happening in this trailer right now?
Not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways.
Okay, my first impression of this, right? Looking at it right away was like, okay, it looks the same, right?
If we talk about all of the changes,
Like, when it comes to graphics and all this kind of stuff or whatever, why is this so... Like, when it comes to the graphics and things like that, it looked like it was the same pretty much. You know what I'm saying? But, like, honestly, from a visual perspective compared to what the game is, it's a sandbox. Like, it's like Minecraft almost. This is on some Minecraft stuff where it's just like, okay, yeah, it looks exactly the same in terms of graphics because it's on the Switch, right? We're It's not on the up. It's not on an updated Switch at all or anything. It's like somewhat disappointing. What are you saying, Queasy? It's like someone disappointing to have that happen. You see what I'm saying?
You're probably wondering something. How
But
do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
like the way he introed
If we
this
take a look,
is wild,
rising.
fam. Because okay, we
This
start with
power
this.
is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're alive.
Like, bro, okay, so the recall feature, you can make things move. We've seen that in the trailer. We've seen the spiky ball that was rolling down the hill. They recalled it, so it went back up the hill and killed the enemies that was in front of them. But that means you can recall like a bunch of stuff. There's a dragon still floating in the air, flying in the air. Like, what is happening right now, bro? Down to the right. Okay, so is this Death Mountain up here? Then what is that down there in that crater? Like, the map has changed even. There's a thing in clouds over there, like in storm clouds, a whole island in storm clouds. What is this? Looks like the castle's risen up from the ground. Like, there's snow tundra places connected to ancient, like, when you look at the old castle, the ancient Hyrule castle in Breath of the Wild, and you look at these trees, they're the same trees. They're that same yellowish orange tree, right? So it seems like that was like part of an ancient whatever. But like,
There's a branch on the ground.
like
When you find something like this, you should pick it up.
new mushrooms, by the way, over in the distance.
It might come in handy later. Let's continue.
We take a look at Link here, like, I don't know when this would be in the setting of the game, but his arm is damaged. Obviously, we see an ancient bow of some kind. And he has, like, ancient gear on. But, like, the weapon system, where it's just, like, everybody hates this.
We defeated it.
Right? Everybody hates the breakage system. But now, as you can see in the top corner on the left, that he has the weapon fuse ability on. With his hand or whatever. Then to fuse the weapons.
The rock over here and do this. Look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer.
That essentially means if you continue to fuse a weapon that you like over and over again, it's never gonna break. So you could essentially keep the weapon you want, but does that mean that you don't get another weapon? Like, it's crazy. Take it easy, Jay. Have a good time in class. But like,
This
bruh.
is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's
The
take
new
on another
glider.
construct with this arrow and
But like, okay, hold on. There's an onion there.
try fusing this leaf.
It's a leek or green onion. New mushroom, blue mushroom. You can sort by type. Wow, okay, interesting.
Leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and
What would the leaf do
you
though?
can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful. In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late.
That didn't. It's blue, that one. It's blue with white. With a white beard. Because there's four. The names are slipping right now because I'm looking out. Like,
So my shots
What?
rarely land. So at times like these,
man, it's a candy.
here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and
Dog, this is
Now, you're
insane.
probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this
Oh, wait.
Now, you're...
Bro, there's mad railings everywhere. Like, you see this one? This is another track, or like a railroad track or something like. Like, I've seen this is the second time I've seen this.
Probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom...
And there it is off in the distance too. Like, there's railways to get across from each island. There is one over here as well in the distance.
...is actually a puff
Okay,
shroom.
interesting.
Let's fight... Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an
this
enemy
is...
with this.
So this guy can only see you.
I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now.
These are the predecessors to Guardians. Huh.
The enemies lost sight of Link, so... Attack! Even
Assuming that they're
struggle with
ancient.
combat, you can take down...
It's Zonai! It is Zonai! Okay. This is gonna be a very, very interesting game. It is Zonai. A Zonai charge. So what happened to them? The Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, guys. We're understanding. We're understanding now. We are understanding now. Bruh. Huh. Huh. It seems that they killed the Zonai. They got rid of the Zonai for some reason. You're not explaining. Okay, listen. So the Zonai tribe is an ancient tribe in Zelda from Breath of the Wild, right? That are no longer there. Like, we don't know much about them. We only know certain things. When there's like, when you go into the jungle, you can see some of their ancient history, right? Like their ancient relics and stuff. Nintendo Black Crisis and all the Zelda tubers definitely have made videos on them. So if you search Zonai, that's like, you'll get a full deep dive. Shout out to all those guys. You know what I mean? That'll take everyone. But when it comes to this, like, the Tears of the Kingdom, it's in green, and the green hand was holding Ganon, right? By the chest. So that's clearly a Zonai hand. It's an ancient power. So the ancient stones and stuff, all the ancient green stuff is connected to the Zonai. Who is the Zonai tribe? What have they done? And what sacrifice did they make in order to save the kingdom? You see what I'm saying? Is that a shrine? There's shrines. You see this in the map? Sorry, I'm like ADDing right now. But like, yo, what did the Hyruleans do to the Zonai? Because remember they said that, like, oh, if we give you the title of the game, it'll give away so many things. I doubt that that was the case now, because they may have changed it to make it less ambiguous, like more ambiguous. And these people, like, bro, even again, back to the trees from the ancient, the original castle or whatever in Breath of the Wild, the same color. So the Zonai must have been there as well. And that's the, like, one of the tallest castles, if you want to call it, in Breath of the Wild, where it's just like it reaches towards the sky, and that's where we start off. If you notice from here, this is around where we start off. Like, maybe the trees are different and they're floating. I don't know if that's just a floating thing, but like, as far as I'm concerned, bro, that's the same. This is insane, bro. It is Zonai. So the Zonai are like that. He's in Zonai armor and stuff like that. This is so nuts. So the Zonai are the people who made the Guardians. They helped the Sheikah make the Guardians. Or did the Hyruleans task the Sheikah to kill and sacrifice the Zonai in order for the technology? Like, what happened? That's insane, bro. There's so much theory crafting that we could do from that. So much theory crafting, man. The channel is about, bro, you guys... You guys don't even know, bro. I'm about to go crazy on some videos. What? Yo, dog. There's a bunch of like little houses that look like shrines, like completed shrines. See this on the map here. But then they have like blue looking shrines as well. They have a pot, which have something that looks like a pot in a square down there. Looks like, could it be a shop? Huh. As you're falling from the sky, you have no map. You can just see water. And the Zelda, who knows, bro? I love Zelda, dog. This is one of my favorite series, franchises. And now we drop, and he's in a place where the map may. That thing is holding a bokoblin. What the hell? You guys see this thing? It's holding a bokoblin. What the heck is going on in this game, fam? Like, what? Oh, I need to get the shot of him dropping from the sky again, because that's where you can see a lot. New mushroom. Camellia mushroom. That's a stamina mushroom. Not new. Same, it just looks different. Hey. This is a big Zonai artifact, hieroglyphic, if you will, kind of thing etched into the ground there. We have the multiple of these little things that look like they're like infected by malice, like little circle pits, like that are affected by malice. You see it in the bottom there, in the bottom corners. Then you look again and you still see this Zonai relic. Here we go. We get a wide sweeping shot of Hyrule from Death Mountain's view. So this is like, I need to try to picture where this is. This has lights coming from it though. This looks like different. I don't know what would that thing be in this space. Bye, Adam. Take it easy. Have a good time in class. Thank you for being here. Death Mountain. What happened? There's the castle. What has happened over there? This is insane. This is actually nuts, guys. Like, yo. Talk about giving us something that we wanted here. Like, yo, this is actually crazy. Like, I can't wait for this game to come out. That's all I can say. Like, yo, I'm about to go in, get a video done, get the reaction thing done, and like, let's go. Let's go, man. All right, take it easy, guys. Like, comment, subscribe over on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying?